she was getting better until she got carried out of Krispy Kreme unconscious. Samantha Gordon was extremely sick and no one wanted to bring her to the doctor. She had a long 5 days of fighting. Please give a warm welcome to Samantha Gordon. Hey, Sammy G.
Hey.
Okay, so what age were you when you were extremely sick?
I was 12. I was in 6th grade, and yeah.
So like, how'd you get sick? Like, was anyone in your family sick or?
I don't even know how I got sick. I think there's like a flu going around the school. It was like during Martin Luther King that like week, so it was like February. So it was like cold, and my brother was sick too, but not as serious.
Did he get sick before or after you?
Before.
Oh, so he gave it to you?
Probably.
Okay, so like, how was your body reacting like while you were sick? Like,
I was throwing up a lot, a lot. And I had like a fever, and I was like really like hot. And it's just like, you know when like you're dizzy, and like, yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. Did you miss a lot of school?
Yeah, I missed like 3 days of school, I think, around that.
Did you ever wish that you were like at school?
Sometimes, like I get kind of bored, like watching Teen Titans Go.
Okay, so you did wish you were at school sometimes when you were like watching TV. Do you still watch Teen Titans Go?
Mm-mm.
Did that like ruin it for you? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so like go through the days that you were sick. Like, how'd you wake up? Like on the first day, how'd you like wake? Like, did you like wake up sick, or were you sick the night before? What was going on?
The first day I was getting ready for school, I was like, oh shoot, I don't feel too good. I was like telling my mom. She's like, you're fine, just go to school. And then like 5 seconds later, I just throw up. And she's like, all right, just go back to bed. I was like, okay. So then I gotta just relax the rest of the day, pretty much.
Were you throwing up a lot that day?
Yeah, a lot.
Oh man, that's never good. Okay, so like the second day, were you the same or were you getting better?
Yeah, the second day I was getting better, but I still was like throwing up and like had a fever, but I was getting better.
The third day, is that when you started to feel a lot better?
Yeah, I went to
That's
Krispy
good.
Kreme.
You went to Krispy Kreme. Who'd you go to Krispy Kreme with?
I went with my grandpa.
Was it crowded or were?
Yeah, it was really crowded. It was like it was like the second day it opened, so there was like a really long line inside, and I'm very claustrophobic, and it just did not go well.
And I'm guessing it was cold outside because this was in like February, right?
Yeah, it was freezing outside. I had like 7 coats on. I was like prepared for the worst.
So when you were inside, were you getting hot?
Yes, inside I was getting really hot. There was like body on body, and I was like, oh God, it's too hot.
So you never thought to take anything off? You were just sitting there like, oh, it's really hot in here. Let me just keep all.
My brain does
coat
not
on.
move like that. It's kind of slow, so I wasn't really thinking like that.
Okay. So you passed out, correct?
Yes, I passed out.
Like, did you like feel yourself like? Did you feel yourself passing out? Or
Yeah,
just, like,
I kind of was like, we were in this corner by like the bathroom, and I was like, I started like, my ears started ringing, and I could feel like my face burning up, and I was like, oh shoot, this is not gonna go too well. And then all of a sudden, like my eyes just went blurry. I was like telling my grandpa, I was like, let's go. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. And then
What'd your
like,
grandpa say when you were like?
I have no clue.
When you were saying let's go, was he
I
just
could barely
sitting there?
hear him. And then, bam, I just passed out.
Okay, so like, do you remember like falling out, or like did you like fall to the floor, or like what happened?
I just kind of sat down.
You
I don't
sat
really,
down and just
yeah,
like, oh.
Yeah, I kind of just sat down.
That's always fun. Okay, so like, how like did you stay in Krispy Kreme or did you like leave?
No, this lady behind us and my grandpa, they just like carried me out of Krispy Kreme. And like this lady, she like called the ambulance and stuff, which was kind of like bogus, because I was all right.
Did you ever get your donuts?
Yes, the lady behind us, she like went inside and was like, this girl passed out, like get her some donuts. And I was like, oh yeah.
Well, that's very nice of her. And afterwards, you had a swim meet, correct?
Yeah, I had to swim that day. That was terrible.
Did you do good?
Yeah, I think I did pretty good. I swam like the 500 free. That's like 20 laps.
That's good. And like after the swim meet, were you feeling fine or were you still sick at all?
I felt fine. I think it was just because it was really hot and I was getting overheated.
All right, well, thank you, Sam, so much for being here. I'm so happy that you're doing better in the years from the event that Sam has only passed out once. Bye, Samantha.
Bye. Where's the time at?